And I go over a couple of quick things. We've got these site surveys, it looks like, just kind of all over the place. So that was pointed out, obviously, by I think all of us, but especially Ron. So I wanted to show you something. So again, we have to make sure that the stuff's in Dropbox. And then move it to the Google Drive for everybody to be able to have access to it. So just to be clear on a couple of these things, you're going to go into clients, you go to CenturyLink projects, okay, and we're going to go to active projects because that's something. And we have the MDU enablement, which is what the main contract is called anyway. I've created a folder in there just called Site Survey and Media. I started to try to pull some of the stuff together, but as they sit there and they put these in, Ron's also going to be working on a billing tracker and a survey tracker that's going to be coming in from Lisa. But what you want to be able to do is, so for example, this is the template that gets used on it. So before you have one, you're going to want to create it. You're going to want to just duplicate that file or copy and paste. And then what you want to do is you want to put the name of the project. So what you want to put is the state that it's in and the name of the project. Within each one of these, we'll have reports and all this other stuff, but then also we can drop in any of the files that they end up sending over. So if I pull over, for example, Marietta Gardens, this is all the stuff that could be there for the media, but ultimately there's the emails that came in from Matt Sprouse, there's the PowerPoint, and there's this. If we did any reports for Marietta Gardens, like when we turn in our ROMs or whatever, or a report, we'll be able to put it there. But just like everything else, this is like the media that we'll be able to put in there, the pictures and the other stuff, and then finally any deliverables or reports. So what we need to do is we need to move the files over to this structure, so at least we kind of know where these things are because they seem to be all over the place. So I looked under the National MDU, and what I was able to do was go in, and there were some of the ones that had some of the some of the Minnesota stuff there. We had some other Colorado ones that I already went and put the COs in front of, but we need to kind of do that for the rest of them here. So, for example, this one here that was like that first congregational. This was some of the work that you did, but we didn't create a file structure for this, or it's sitting somewhere else. So what we need to do is we need to just clean this stuff up, so we kind of know where all these things are, and we need to keep it in this one spot, and then we only need to move it over to Google Drive when the people need to see it.